Alrighty, folks, it's been a few days. I've had some things to take care of before I can start digging away into some of this stuff. I've cleared out most of the, not that you can see it, most of the clothes and things like that. I've donated them and gotten rid of a lot of the trash stuff. And so what's left over is a few things that I might be able to keep, might be able to sell, and a few more things to go over. So that's what we're gonna do right now. It's been killing me, and so I'm excited to get into this stuff because I've had to wait so long for it. So we will start with this tool bag here. Oh, and you'll see some of the treasures I've pulled out so far. My pilot coins, made some of my money back right there. And this cool goblet, I found out it is silver plated. I don't know if you call that a goblet or a chalice. It's pretty cool. Probably put it in my treasure box or something. And a little silver plated coin there. But that's about all the silver stuff I found so far. But let's get into it. Let's look at what this bag has to offer. This nice husky bag here. Let's go. Which side did I open? I think I opened that side. Let's go here. I don't think there's anything in there. Nope. And nothing in those pockets that I've seen. Okay, so I think we saw this already. It's just a little drill, cheap drill. Power Mate, never Coleman. Okay, I've heard of Coleman before. I didn't know they made drills, but there we go. There is some nice trash. There we go. That's great. Okay, and then I think we even looked at these wire strippers. Burn D, never heard of them. Maybe it's a good brand, but it looks like this wheel turns. And depending on what gauge wire you want, it looks like you can maybe strip it there. Never used them before, but it looks kind of nice. Okay, all right, let's keep going. What is this? Flathead. Can never have too many of those. What is that? Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Not insulated. Will not protect against electric shock. All right, that's good to know. But what is it? I don't know. If you guys know what that is, let me know. I've never seen one of those. Kind of looks like a torture device there, huh? Okay, we'll keep looking. We'll look that one up. Here's something else I have never seen before. Again, kind of looks like a torture device. I don't know what that would be used for. Maybe stripping wire. I'm not sure. Interesting. Pull this thing out. Phillips head. Nice. Again, I don't think you can have too many screwdrivers. I think my wife might disagree, though. These are the weirdest tools. I've never seen these before. Look at that. What is that for? Crimping something, maybe? I don't know. Again, if you guys know, let me know. I'm curious. All right. Oh, and look at this. Another little pocket knife to go to my pocket knife pile here. Nice. I'll take it. All right, that was the husky bag here. I think next we'll go through the pack out. All right, guys, we are opening the pack out. We'll see what we can find, if there's anything worth keeping or selling, and we'll go from there. I think these pack outs, they're kind of worth some money just on their own, so maybe we'll make a little money back just from selling that. Let's go ahead and take out this little drawer here. And let's see, we've got a nice wrench there. It looks pretty nice. It's husky. I like the color on that. Some Milwaukee pliers. I might keep those. Kind of like those. Another Phillips head. Nice. What is this? This is a bit set. That's what it looks like. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Showa. I don't know that brand. Check that out. Alright, I do not know what these are. Are these grips? I don't know what those are. Huh. If you guys know what that is, let me know. Interesting. Look at this extension bit. Holy cow, is that 1/2 inch? That's beefy. Look at that. Huh. Yeah, look at these. Oh, 3 of them over there. Right over there. A socket. No, looks like it's seen better days. Got a little adapter on there. A little pocket knife to add to the collection. What does that say on there? I cannot read that. I'll look it up later. Add it to the pile right there. The box knife. Yeah, box cutter. Oh, that is one rusty blade. You don't want that to cut you. Looks like the rest of this, except for that, I have no idea what that is. Some kind of awl or something. You smack it here. I don't know. You lever stuff with it. I don't know. Okay, let's keep looking. So that was the tray on top of the pack out. We'll keep digging into it. All right, looks like there's knife blades. Nice, I can always use those. Nice razor blades there. Okay, got some black coating. All right, for tail lights, fog lights, and turn indicators. Mine are foggy enough. I don't think I need to spray paint them black or tint them at all. Smaller hose for an air compressor. It's got some couple of connectors there and there. Leave it there for now. All right, let's see what else we've got. All right, we have a nice little DeWalt set here. Let's see if it's... Oh, it's got some bits in there. Nice. Yeah, I'll take that. That's nice. I always break these or strip them. I know it's probably doing something wrong, but it's always nice to get some more of those. What's next? I got a peel coat. Maybe I'll soup up my Odyssey. Make it look fresh. Sander block. Oop, just dropped it. Sander block. All right, what is this? Milwaukee work light. No battery on it. Be nice to find some batteries in here. Oh, are these what are these? Countersink set. Nice, brand new. Sweet. A screw extractor set. I'm sure there have been so many times that I've needed something like this, and instead I just fight with it and do it the hard way. Some interesting stuff. Dragnite. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I've never seen that before, but I love the idea. There have been so many times where I needed a 90-degree drill like that. That would have saved a lot of time and headache. Here's a clamp of some sort. Oh, what? Is it melted? Look at that. What do you do to melt something like that? Some impact joint sets. Those are cool. Actually, I almost bought some of those just the other day. Here's another tap set there. Screw extractor set. I wonder if this guy was stripping screws. Oh, stripping screws. What is this? Is this a saw? Oh my goodness, it's like a folding saw. Look at that. Lots of just box wrenches and things like that. Let's see if there's anything that's interesting in here. What is that? Ouch. Okay, that's a tape measure. 100 foot. It looks like it's definitely seen better days. I think it's broken off there. That's too bad. I don't know what this guy was doing. Melting his tools and then chopping off the ends of his tape measures. Another one of these. Oh, I've got to figure out what these things are. It's driving me crazy. Wrenches, lots of wrenches, Allen wrenches, carpet knife or box cutter, utility knife, whatever you want to call them. That's actually not in bad condition. Oh, look at these. Man, these look nice. Look at that. Those are some serious needle nose pliers. I don't know if I can sell this stuff. I think I would have to have a whole set, really, to be able to sell it. There's a fishing lure. More Allen wrenches. I just don't know. There's another one of those taps. Pencil. Let me know if you guys have seen anything else interesting in here. I think I'm gonna call it good. All in all, not a bad box. I'm happy with it. Alright guys, up next, we got this tote here. If you remember from the storage unit video, it has a couple of tackle boxes in it, and I'm really excited to get into these and see if it's just tackle or if maybe there's something else inside. Let's take a look in the light here. Let's see what we can find out. So we've got a couple of brand new ones, never opened. Not sure if those will be worth a whole lot. Honestly, I don't know much about this stuff. And quite a few brand new lures. It says 79 cents. I imagine that was quite some time ago. Flatfish lures. Super duper. Outfishes live bait, huh? A proven fish getter. Steel at only $1.19, huh? I might have to try that one out. Trout trolling wobbler for $1.29. Do you think this stuff increases in value? I kind of doubt it, but I guess you never know. The box itself is pretty cool. I like that. Old Pal Wood Stream. Oh, that's pretty neat. I like that. There's fishing tackle box number 1. Let's go in here. Here's number 2. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. Number 2. Little plastic box. Okay, it definitely doesn't have quite as much stuff in it. But we can see. We'll pull out some of these reels. It's a Avenger. Look at that. That's a cool name. AV4000. This one's tiny. Look at it compared to that one. Tiny little reel. Then we have a Next. Let's see if you can see that. Next Ave. Oh, Shimano 1000. Little fishing reel there. Hopefully it's not getting all tangled up in there. And last one to come out of this box is another Avenger. They all seem like they're in really good condition. Got it out of this My Buddy tackle box. All right, last tackle box here. Let's Let's not have it spill everywhere. That's one of my worst fears. Pick up a tackle box and have everything spill out all over the place. This is another My Buddy. This one seems like it's a lot nicer than the plastic one. Right, let's see. This My Buddy has quite a few weights in it, a lot of hooks, and just random odds and ends, I suppose. Down here in the bottom, we've got some bobbers, some used bait. What in the world are you catching with this? Holy cow, that is massive. What are you gonna catch with that? There's a key too. I wonder if the key goes to this. That'd be nice. Again, maybe the tackle box itself is worth something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if you can even sell like used lures like this. If you know, let me know. The lid to come down like that. Look at that. It's not a tackle box, but it does have some fishing reels in it. So we're gonna pull this guy out here and see what we can find. I remember we saw these ones. I think they were on top before. These are Browning fishing reels. They look really nice. I'm hoping they're worth something. Graphite spool. It sounds fancy, right? That right here with the rest of them. Probably gonna get them all tangled. That's what happens, right? Another Browning. Okay. Whoa, this one looks like an old school. Look at that. I'm gonna have to go through and cut out a lot of these lines. Look at that. What does that say? A Mitchell? Man, so many reels. What is this? Lozenges. I really hope it's not lozenges. I also hope it's not just a bunch of rusty hooks. Okay, well they might not be rusty, but it looks like it's just a bunch of hooks. If there's any value in these old reels like this, look at that. Looks like an old, or I don't know if it's old. Oh, it might be old. It's really heavy. Holy cow. Look at this. A Shakespeare Service, 1946. Is that what it says right there? It's heavy. It's got some weight to it. Again, I really hope these old reels might be worth something. Okay, this is a Silstar FX40. Graphite reinforced. There's another little guy. This one out. I wonder if these all go to the all those fishing poles I found. Okay, this one's all sorts of tangled up. There we go. Looks like my kids got a hold of it. All right. Gold Eagle. Laker. What is this? Best Bite. Those look tasty. Look at that. I wonder how long they've been sitting in there. Should I open it? I don't want to. Not for human consumption. That's good to know. Natural salmon eggs. Do you think these things get better with age? More potent? Yikes. The zipper here. Why don't we open that up? So we've got another lure. Another lure. Look at that. And then some good old salmon eggs. Yum. Look at those. Or trout. Excuse me, Mr. Trout. Oh no, they are salmon eggs. That's confusing. Come on, guys. Mr. Trout salmon eggs. And then it looks like there's one more right there. What is this? Balls of Fire salmon eggs. I wonder if those are spicy flavored. And I think that's about it. A little flathead here. What's a snap-on flathead? Look at that. Looks like it goes in your pocket there, huh? Huh, fancy. And last but not least, we've got, oh, it looks like a fishing vest maybe. Yeah, I bet that's exactly what that is. Okay. It makes sense with the fishing box and a signed baseball. Best wishes, Jose, maybe? Something? You guys recognize the signature, let me know. Alrighty, folks, this is really the last thing that we have to dig through. I think we've just about looked through everything else that there is to look at. And this is the last box. And if you remember, this one weighs a ton. And it is full of tools. Well, that was loud. And stuff. So let's dig through it. I've been super excited to dig into this one. It's been killing me having to wait this long. But let's dig in and see what we've got here. So these are grease guns. I want to see if it works, but I don't want to press the button in case it puts grease all over my garage. A SKF brand. I'm not familiar with that one. And it looks like it does have the battery on it, so that's nice. It's definitely all greasy, but I think you can expect that from a grease gun, right? Okay, and then we've got one more here. Looks like it is a Lincoln brand grease gun. Look at that, fancy looking, really greasy looking grease gun. This doesn't feel very heavy, which is concerning. And this was a socket set. That is depressing. Let's grab this Kita. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, so we've got some bits here. Interesting. Yeah, not bad. I'll take it. It's kind of a cool box. It says Turn to remove storage tube. What do you store in the storage tube? What is that all about? I don't know what that's for. What is the storage tube for? Huh. I'll have to look at that and see. What is this? Cooper Power Systems. I don't know. Maybe it's worth something. It's got a tag on it. We'll have to look that up. It looks like there's some others that are almost lost it over there. Tried to roll off. Some other things that are similar. Yeah, I have no idea what these things are or if they'd be worth anything. If you guys know, let me know, because that is baffling. Caution: when used outdoors, do not leave fuse unit in the mounting or in the open position. I have no idea. Maybe that's some kind of connector. I just don't know. Interesting. Okay, and here's one more of them. The mystery continues. Slow speed. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Never seen anything like it before. Here's a snap-on light. Here's a bag, a very heavy bag. Oh, there's a case of something in there. Look at that. Another bag here that was not quite as heavy. And some other stuff. Look at this bag first, though. This Voyager bag. Not seeing really anything on the sides. Let's open it up. And it looks like a bunch of miscellaneous junk. I might have to go through this offline, see if it's worth anything in here. There's some gloves. It looks like it might just be like old greasy auto parts. I don't know. Another saw blade again. It's so greasy though. Look at that. What do you even use that for? The home defense? That's crazy. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to dig through this. There's even like pine needles in here. What were they doing? All right, we'll set that to the side. Oh, I'll go ahead and open up this guy. All right, let's see what's in this outdoors bag here. Probably full of just cash and jewelry or fishing reels, I guess, because I didn't have enough fishing reels. I'll add that to my collection over here. Quick Cast. Looks like a newer model. Okay. Oh, this keeps hitting my feet. We'll move that. Okay. What in the world? What is this? So you can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pull this bag out. So it looks like it might just be a bag of brand new lures, which is kind of cool. Look at that. Definitely some booby traps in there. Quite a few of them. They're old reel? I don't know what that is. The Perrin. Doesn't look like a fishing reel. Oh, it's a fly reel. Automatic fly reel. Huh. Okay. Well, there you go. Add it again to my collection. All sorts of fishing stuff. I wonder if they had a store or something. I don't know. Some of it's brand new, some of it's already opened. Again, I wonder if there's a market for used fishing gear. I don't know. If you already know, you can let me know, and then I don't have to do so much research. I'd sure appreciate that. Alright, sweet. Well, it's pretty cool. Bag inside of the bag, full of fishing lures. So what should we do next? Let's take out some of these gloves. There are quite a few gloves in here. What is this? Chicago Power Tools. I feel like that's kind of old school, huh? Yeah, a little Sawzall. Chicago Electric. Here's the jack. Little bottle jack. This is an old light, I guess. I don't even think it's a head. Is that like off of a police cruiser or something? I don't know. A little switch in the back. That's kind of cool. It's only got one wire. I don't know if that's all you'd need. Huh. What is that? Buchanan Electric. Is this another wire stripper? Got quite a few things like that. Look here. Alright, let's see. Okay. You guys see in there? Some pretty big sockets here. There's an 1.125. What is that? That's a pretty big drill bit. I don't know what you call that. It's pretty chunky. And some more drill bits and such. Okay. Really excited to find out what this is. It's heavy. Burndy. It's got this little copper wire on there. It's kind of a pain. You have to All right, let's see. Burndy, I don't know what that is. What is that? Electrical shock hazard. What are these? Okay, well, there it is, folks. Burndy. I don't know what that is. Some kind of pipe tool or something? I'm just not sure. Well, I'll do some Googling and see if it's worth anything. I think we did okay. I'm kind of excited to figure out what to do with all this fishing gear. And to sort these tools and see if I have any sets that I can sell. But anyway, I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. And I appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully there'll be more in the future. And have a great day. Till next time.